Here we go.
One. That might go at one.
All right, welcome to I'll Take the Over podcast right here on the Boot Hill Sports Network, where we're going to talk about some great college football, give us our big picks for the top games in the area, and talk about the CFP rankings. What's going on, fellas? We got Johnny Grissom in the house. What's up, Johnny?
What's up, y'all?
Kenny D's here, the CEO of what is that? I Told You So.
I told you so.
What'd you tell us?
Everything I tell you.
Everything
But
you
hey,
tell us.
So, we went to the Florida State Clemson game last weekend.
How was that?
So when you drive into Clemson, you think you're in 8 Mile. But then as you get towards the school, it's gorgeous. The stadium was nice. The atmosphere was great. It was crazy. Clemson's 3-5 by my math, and we're 4-4. They're chanting FSU sucks, which you don't have to go to Clemson to know that. But these dumbasses cost their school $100,000.
Oh, they rushed the field?
Storm the field after beating a 4-4 team.
What
So
the
I will no longer,
You know it's a bad year when Clemson does that.
I will no longer say that Tennessee is the most entitled and stupidest fan base on the face of the earth. Clemson said, "Hold my beer."
I just have one question for you.
Yeah.
Did Dabo fall down the hill?
Fuck no, I said
Oh,
He didn't get to see either one of them, did he, Dougie?
I'm sitting next to this 71-year-old woman, season ticket holder for 58 years.
Damn.
And she said, "You're a Florida State fan?" And I kind of, yeah.
Here's
And
your
she
sign.
She said, "Well, welcome here. What you hoping to see?" I said, 2 things. Dabo fall down the hill and we win. She said, "Well, the first one's happened 3 times. That second one's probably not going to happen." I said, "You're probably right, but I'll settle for the first one. I'm good with that." But man, it's a crazy, crazy deal. They let the students get down there and they form the line, and man, they come in and the place just goes rocking. I mean, it was fun. It was great. I mean, we lost. We played like shit. We beat ourselves. Clemson did not beat us at all. Turnovers, penalties. Tommy Castellanos has great aim, and he hits the receivers in the wrong part of the body every time. It's called their hands.
The hands? That's what I
They should have called that guy from the replacements and asked him what he used to jack off that elephant and put in his gloves, because these kids could not. If it wasn't Deuce Robinson, there was no catch. We went through it on 4th and 1, lined up in a fake tush push. Pittman comes out of the back on the wheel route. The closest person to him is the ESPN cameraman. Hits him in the hands for a touchdown. Drop.
Hey, what song did they come out to?
That's the coaches. That's the
What?
coaches.
What music?
Oh man, they stole the Memphis State's theme song. They come out to Eye of the Tiger.
Memphis State, baby. Woo. Cupcake, what you got going on this good week here?
You talk. Well, I'm sorry. I was watching my phone.
I said I call you Cupcake. That's your name.
Goes along with his team schedule.
Yeah, that's why. This weekend, watching football, man. Softball's done.
Oh yeah. So you ain't that do no traveling, huh?
Thank God.
Gamble, and watch games.
Man, that's a good life right there, ain't it?
Yep.
You ain't got to worry about mosquitoes either right now, do you?
No.
Doug Edwards, how you been, buddy?
Man, pretty good. I sucky week of football, though. Every one of our teams lost on here. And if Josh was on here, it'd go for him, too. Every one of our teams lost this week.
Nebraska lost.
Nebraska won.
Did Nebraska win?
Yeah, they
Yeah.
won.
Oh.
According to my bet slip, they did.
Well, everybody's but his team lost. So, and with them winning, that makes it even a worse weekend of football. So that's it. All going to change, though.
I bet I'm the only one who got to see their team get beat in person.
No,
Oh,
Kenny.
Kenny did too. That's right. We just heard that story. Yep. Well, there's two of us.
I love you, buddy.
Yeah. I was trying to ignore your bad story there, Kenny.
Hey, it was pretty bad.
All right, guys. Last week. Any thoughts on last week? Any surprises? I don't guess we really had any surprises, did we?
Yeah, absolutely.
We did.
Yeah, Indiana shit the bed.
Oh yeah. Well, what about Oregon and Iowa?
You know what? Let's talk about the top 25 before I bring that up.
Mm-hmm. Anything else?
No.
No big surprises.
No, not to me.
I think we're gonna have to start talking about Marcel Reed. Marcel Reed is possibly our Heisman candidate.
Yeah, and I was really surprised the way I wasn't surprised they won, but the way Texas Tech put the beat down on BYU, I was
I'm surprised
little
about that.
surprised there. Like I said, I'm not surprised at all they won the game, but yeah, they just dominated.
Yes, they did. And that's probably the worst game that BYU's definitely had, and Bears had a bad game. So, but they got a chance to rebound. So, they can still make playoffs.
Well, I think they're second team out, what they had them or something.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. All right, let's get into that top 25 since Kenny's excited to talk about it. Two teams lead the way at 25 and 24. That's Cincinnati and South Florida. They were not ranked, so now they're in. Tennessee Vols are actually 23. They moved up 2 spots.
Who'd they beat? They beat the Bye.
Probably so. Pittsburgh has got a big game at number 22, and then Iowa at 21 and Louisville at 20. We'll give you some thoughts on those. Johnny, you got anything? It's all going to change next week, right?
Oh, yeah, it's going to change next week. I mean, you rank and you get beat by some unranked team, I think you shouldn't be ranked in the first place.
Kenny D?
They're all trash.
All trash. Even Iowa?
I mean, big deal. So what?
Almost beat Oregon.
Yeah, let me look. W's for wins, L for loss, T for time. I don't see an
I don't see almost category.
Ain't no A for almost. See ya.
Dang.
Almost don't get you a win.
Cupcake, you got anything? I don't see your team on there, man. I don't see my team either. Doug's team ain't on there either. Doug, where's all our teams at?
I hate none of them in the
Bad year.
All others receiving votes.
Yeah.
Not mine.
Not mine either.
Mine is. Mine's down there. They received 80-something votes, but not enough. All right, carry on. Number 19, Virginia. Number 18, Michigan. USC at 17. Georgia Tech at 16. Big mover Miami moved up 3 spots to 15. Vanderbilt up 2 more spots to 14. Utah stayed pat at 13. BYU with that loss, Doug, they fell 5 spots to number 12. Oklahoma moves up a spot to 11. Texas at 10, up 1 spot. Any thoughts on 10 through 19 there? Anybody?
Yeah, I just say that that's before they're out of 10 through 19, but Pittsburgh actually holds their own destiny in their hands. If they win out, they'll be in the ACC championship and they'll be playing for a playoff spot. And it starts this week at Notre Dame coming.
That's right. That's a big time game they got. And but the other ones, picks.
Yeah, but the other ones, man, they got to put somebody in there. I don't know.
Yeah. And speaking of Notre Dame, they come in at number 9, Oregon at 8, Ole Miss at 7. Texas Tech moves up 2 spots with that big win to number 6. And then the top 5, no changes with Georgia, Alabama, A&M, Indiana, and Ohio State. I do think that Texas A&M should have moved up above Indiana on my thoughts on that one.
I agree 100%. I've been saying that for the last 3 weeks. I think A&M is the number 2 ranked team in the country right now.
Yeah, you can make a state that they could be number 1. I mean, they're
playing
a tougher schedule.
I get it, but I'm still going with to be the man. You got to beat the man. And until they lose, they've earned every right to be number 1.
Doug, I know you got some thoughts on that.
Yeah, I don't think we really we're it's a 12-team playoff. It's great. It gives a few more games, gives us stuff to talk about. They're talking about moving it to 16. But look at who's 15, 14, 16. I mean, do we really need them in the playoffs? Because you can look at 10, 9, 8. They're not winning. They're not having a chance to win this thing. They're not winning the whole thing. There's 4 or 5 teams that's got a decent shot. That's it. That's where you can draw the line. I mean, I don't know. If you're going to get 16, it's just going to get more mediocrity in there. We get to watch a couple more, another round of, playoffs or whatever. But I don't know. And Ole Miss, they haven't beat anybody. It's just pitiful. They beat the Citadel. Where are they setting 7?
Yeah.
Ole Miss 7, yeah.
7, yeah.
They actually fell a spot.
They need to fall a couple more.
Texas Tech jumped them with that big win there, man.
But I think I agree with Doug 100%. When you start going from, well, I'm going to include 8 and 9 in this group because they've shown me absolutely nothing all year. There's just such a huge gap from the top. I'll say top 7 to the rest of the way down. There's a gap, and it's noticeable. Eddie brought it up. Oregon's best win is Northwestern.
Iowa now.
Yeah, okay, Iowa.
Yeah, how they going to move Iowa up to like 21?
Hey, you played well.
Yeah, you got a 3-loss team in Iowa at number 21. So you're
But
telling me that Iowa's better than Tennessee?
But like
There's nobody's worried about Iowa.
you gotta put somebody there, and they just fell into it. But Notre Dame 0-2, and they've never fallen out of the top 25. Texas is mediocre, and they're going to get probably beat down. Probably OU, big deal. Your best wins Auburn or Michigan, great. So there's just such a huge gap from the top contenders to the pretenders. There's not that team that we all sit here and go, hey, they could make a run. There's not. I'm telling you right now that there's not a team past Ole Miss that'll make a run.
It could be a 16 playoff, and we would be fine.
It's no different than basketball going to this. Well, we're going to do the best 68, and we're going to have 4 play-in games. The only relevancy that has played since I can remember was last year with Doug's Tar Heels were the if team, and they got in and made a little noise. But other than that, nobody ever comes out of that and does anything. It's a one and done once you get to the show. And I really think these first-round games, when you take buys, they're going to be bad football to watch.
Yeah, you got to look. They got Georgia number 5, and then South Florida would be the number 12 team. So you get in Georgia with a first round matchup where they're going to be favored by 14 or more in the playoffs.
Oh, 3 touchdowns.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Who wants to watch? I mean, now you're watching.
That's like Georgia. The year they sent Hawaii to play Georgia in the Sugar Bowl. That was crazy.
Yeah. You're watching Georgia, Florida State in the Orange Bowl a couple years ago. Nobody's going to care. You're going to turn that game off at halftime.
Gotcha. Eddie, what we got on scores last week, man?
Man, it's a bad week all the way around.
Yeah.
But we had somebody go from crybaby face to first. Old Doug at 13.
Yeah, 13.
13 won the week, guys.
13, baby. That's the winner.
Every week, that's a crybaby face. This week, it's the champ.
That's the winner. Mr. Consistent just hanging right in there.
Then I had 11 in second. Then we got Mark, Kenny, and Johnny, 3-way tie at 10. And then the real reason JB skipped, he's crybaby face.
That's what it is. That's
it.
We have now all been crybaby face at this point.
Hey, Josh said this is how his football team will look after Friday, too.
And then for our year, Mark and Tina are still leading the way at 158.
Mark and Tina doing great.
JB at 150, Kenny at 144, Johnny at 143, I'm at 141, and Mr. Consistently at the bottom.
Hey, right there within striking distance of second.
Hey, look,
in one week, I could be
first
second.
place lady right here.
She needs to pick this week because you didn't do too hot on your own last week.
I want my trophy.
Yeah, we're live. We're just
I
on
won.
YouTube.
I won the week. Don't we get a trophy if we win the week?
No.
Yeah, here, hold on. I got
What
you.
you don't get is this.
Oh, man. I had never won the week. I didn't know how that worked. This is my first week to ever win.
You ain't won this year at all. That's the first week.
I don't think I've been sole winner of a week. I don't think.
No, not.
Gotcha. All right, let's move on with our picks, man. We're moving right along tonight as Clemson and Louisville tied up Friday night. That's our first game. Talk about Clemson 4-5 on the year. Louisville at 7-2. Louisville favored by 3.5. The over and under is 51.5, guys. I'm going to take Louisville at home, man. They got a chance to make the playoffs, win the ACC. So I'm going to continue them and take the Cardinals at home. Johnny?
Over under.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm going to take the over.
I went back and forth on this pick, but I'm going to stick with Mark. I'm going to go with Louisville and over.
Man, after having a firsthand look at Cade Klubnik and that Clemson offense, it's not very good. We can't tackle air, but I mean they just did nothing spectacular at all. And so
Heisman Trophy winner.
Yeah.
Well, that shit the bed, didn't it?
That didn't age very well, did it?
No.
So man, I'm with you too. I'm taking Louisville on the over.
Well, I'm gonna steal some points here.
I'm
gonna ride old Heisman Cade Klubnik, and I am gonna go with the under. And JB is gonna ride with Louisville and the under.
Eddie's pick reminds me of a Tom Petty song. Free falling.
Free falling, huh?
I would not so fast now.
Oh, it don't
Because
got the wrong team favored.
Clemson's turning it around. You know, they've won a few here lately.
Can Clemson make a bowl game, Dougie?
Oh, yeah, they can surely win 6 games.
They're going to beat South Carolina.
Well, they got a good shot because South Carolina's kind of dropped off the ledge too, you know.
Well, didn't they? They preseason top 10?
Yeah, they got up to number 9, I think, as high as they went. But, Clemson, but they're on the road. They're at the Ville. And I saw this earlier line was 2.5, so it's dropped a little bit. Some money must come in on Clemson.
Money coming in.
And that hook kind of worries me, that 3.5 that we've got kind of worries me. But I'm going to go ahead and stick with Louisville and take the over. I'll give Eddie the chance to.
Well, you left Gilligan's on that island.
All right, next pick we're going to talk about is those Fighting Irish from Notre Dame, 7-2, taking on the upset-minded Pitt Panthers, who are also 7-2. And as Doug said earlier, they could win the ACC outright. They are. See, Notre Dame's favored by 11.5, and over and under is 56.5. Guys, that's a lot of points. Give me Pittsburgh and that freshman quarterback plus the 11.5, and I'm going to take the over. Risk.
I'm gonna go. Oh, it's my turn.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm sorry. I hate to do this. I hate picking the Irish, but I'm gonna pick the Irish. I know 11.5 is a lot, but the Irish, and I'm gonna go with the over.
No.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding, Joe. Just kidding. Hey, you know, I was actually on the Pitt wagon until I saw Darnuzzi's press conference where he said this ain't an ACC game. He doesn't care. Notre Dame can beat him 110-10. He doesn't care. Well, that trickles down to your team, buddy, and that's terrible. So give me the Irish and the over.
And Kenny, I heard that same thing and thought this idiot. I've got Irish in the over written down also, and JB has got the Irish in the under.
Josh loving them unders.
Another risk pick.
Well, I tell you, Notre Dame just week after week since those first 2, you know, it took them a little while to get to jail as a team. Nobody's played them within single they beat everybody by double digits or more that they played since then. So they just keep on every week to showing why they deserve to be in the playoffs. And this Pittsburgh, this may not be a conference game per se, but this is a huge game if you want to make the playoffs. I mean, this shoots you on up there from 22, whatever they're ranked. They win this game, boom, they're right up there in the talks. And they may have them in, who knows. And anytime you go to Pittsburgh, you're going to get a brawl, man. Them guys are going to bring it. I don't care what the coach said. They're playing in front of that crowd. They're going to bring it. It's going to be a physical game. But with Love and Notre Dame, it's just going to be too much. Notre Dame's going to win this game, cover, and the score go over.
Yeah, I like old Jeremiah Love, man. He's a good story and a great running back for Notre Dame. All right, next on the schedule is Michigan Wolverines, 7-2, taking on Northwestern, who's 5-4. Michigan favored by 10.5. Over and under is 40.5. Wow. I'm going to take Michigan, and I'm going to actually take the over.
Well, I'm going to go with the same pick, Mark. I'm going to go with Michigan, and I'm going to go with the over, too.
Is this in Kinnick or is it in Ann Arbor?
It's in Northwestern. Yeah.
I'm in Northwestern. Sorry. Yeah, I'm with you guys. I mean, it's basically Kentucky North. They're not very good. Bryce Underwood will figure it out once they'll win. Northwestern's gonna be nothing. Michigan will probably win covered by themselves.
So you got you got Michigan in the over?
Yes, sir.
Man, Michigan has done nothing to make me think they're gonna go on the road and win by double digits. So I am going Northwestern and the over. And JB is going Michigan in the over.
Eddie going for the big risk picks. He's trying to make a major move this week.
Trying to climb that ladder, ain't he?
Yeah.
I think he's making a major move. It's just the wrong direction.
He's free falling, right?
I'm not going to have to worry about being last overall anymore. But that hook does worry me, man. And Michigan, I think Michigan will control the ball, the game, and I mean, they're going to probably time of possession is going to be crazy on Michigan's side. They're not going to score a whole lot, but I think it'll creep. I think it's going to barely go over. I don't see a whole lot of scoring, but I'm going to take Michigan in the over. Northwestern. I mean, come on. That's Arkansas of the SEC.
I believe that's a great
that's
comparison.
Purdue.
The problem is the Big Ten's got about 5 Arkansas. You can just label that on about 5 or 6 different teams.
Ain't Rutgers in the Big Ten now?
Hey, yeah, Rutgers. There's another Arkansas. You know? and I better watch my mouth talking about Arkansas because it's not on our picks, but we actually play them this weekend. So that could be their lone SEC win against LSU.
You won't hear it often. Woo pig suey.
Woo-wee. I thought you hated Arkansas, Eddie.
That's terrible.
Eddie fussed so much that I had Arkansas every week there for a while. I finally just said, I ain't going to put it back on the schedule.
And now he's pulling for him just to spite me.
That's right.
He can't stand Uncle Doug, can he?
You know how much fun I'll have next Wednesday?
No doubt.
I wish Mark would have put that one on the picks here now. That way I got to hear Eddie go, woo, picks.
I just knew it was going to be on here.
It was close, but that spread a little too much, man. All right, man, here we go. Next one is Oklahoma and Bama. Oklahoma 7-2, Alabama 8-1. Alabama favored by 7.5. Over and under is 45.5. Guys, this could be elimination time for Oklahoma, and it could be Ty Simpson's Heisman Trophy lock. Give me Bama minus the 7.5 in the over. Roll Tide. Say it, Johnny.
I can't do it, man. I can't do it.
What?
I'm
He
gonna
got
go the other way. I'm gonna go Oklahoma.
It's at Bama now.
I know.
Johnny's fell off that wagon.
He
I
did.
know.
He done fell off LSU and Alabama wagon, didn't he?
Well, they looked Roll Tide. They looked too good last weekend. I mean, they won, but at first I thought, oh shit, they gonna lose this game. And but I'm gonna go with Oklahoma, and I'm gonna go with the over, because
man. I did contemplate it for a minute because Choklahoma did roll into Hillbilly Stadium and thump on some ball and queers.
That ain't saying much.
Bama ain't the ball and queers, and Ty Simpson ain't Joey Aguilar. Kalen DeBoer is a little Josh Heupel, but man, I'm with Mark. Give me Bama on the over. Bama's over by themselves.
Yeah, it wouldn't shock me. I think they're going to score a bunch. JB and I have the same thing as them. Bama on the over.
I know. Got a new guest picker here.
She knows more than I do. I promise you that.
Probably all of us. Look at her. She already looked at you like, yeah.
After last week,
Yeah, I don't know. It was 20-9 last week. Alabama playing at home against LSU. Are we as good as Oklahoma or a bit worse? But what I told y'all last week, Alabama's got a problem. Well, our defense was good only because they don't have a running quarterback. They rely on passes. And that's going to hurt them in the playoffs. Is they haven't developed a run game. Their offensive line and their run game is weak at Alabama. The Simpson kid, he's been doing great and he's been pulling them through. They've been playing great. They deserve to be where they are and everything like that. But it's going to come back to get them when they go a round or two in the playoffs. If they don't, and I mean this late in the season, are you going to all of a sudden develop a run game? Your offensive line is going to start, playing a lot better. Oklahoma can get after the quarterback, man. There's some games they had 10, 11 sacks. They're going to make a long day for Simpson, but I think Bama's going to squeak it by. That hook worries me on this one too. But I'm going to take Alabama, but I'm taking the under. I think it's going to be a lower scoring game again.
Low scoring game, huh?
Yeah. Couple pretty good defenses, especially that Oklahoma pass rush.
Yeah, they got a good defense.
And with Alabama passing the ball more times than not, if they can't run again, they're going to pin their ears back. They're going at him.
Gotcha. All right, next on our schedule is the ACC matchup between 8-2 Virginia Cavaliers taking on the 5-4 Duke Blue Devils, who can still win the ACC conference as they are sitting 4-1 in that conference.
Mm-hmm.
Duke is actually favored too by 6.5, so that lets me know, Eddie, that Morris might not be playing because they might know something.
Practice.
Yeah, and over and under is 59.5. Man, give me my Blue Devils minus the 6.5. But I'm going to stay under that one.
No. Give me those Cavaliers and let me take that over.
Go ahead. Without Chad Morris, I don't see it happening.
Hey, what happened to Wake Forest last week? I was only one pick. Wake Forest now won that pick.
Hey,
bounce back.
That game in Durham or is it in Charlottesville?
Durham.
Man. Yeah. Because
they're a little bit different team there.
Manny Diaz kind of has a little Norvell in him. He finds
he's scary, ain't he?
You don't know whether he's going to be Nick Saban or he's going to be, Deshaun Foster. Man, I'm with Mark. I'll take Duke, but I'll take the over. Duke hung 47 on Clemson because I had to remind a few of their fans it blew a 16-point lead in the fourth quarter. I had to remind them.
Man, I had in-game bet Virginia without checking to see Morris was hurt. They could not move that damn ball at all with that backup. I'm not risking Morris not playing. Give me Duke, but I am taking the under.
Yeah.
And JB is taking Duke in the over.
And they still almost tied it up right there at the end.
Yeah,
Last-
they
Yeah,
had
they
Virginia.
did. Yeah.
And Duke just come off a loss to UConn.
That's
Not
right.
not in basketball. This is football we're talking about. Duke got beat by UConn.
They're going to be mad.
But Duke, like you said, they could still win the ACC. And if they do, they're talking about ACC be shut out. There won't be a team in the playoffs for the ACC. So that's still a possibility right there. But I don't think it's going to happen.
It's
I
a very small one, but yeah.
I think Virginia is going to have a bounce back game here and pull this game out. 6.5 is way too much. Matter of fact, you got the wrong team favored, Vegas.
Woo.
Give me Virginia straight up and give me the under.
Damn.
Before you go to the next game, Mark,
Well,
Yeah.
You took the over, Hurricane.
welcome to my world,
I'm
Johnny
talking about
Grisham.
the team. You picked the team. Same team.
Well, you took the over, though.
Oh.
You missed that one.
you can't give this guy the Heisman, but have y'all seen Joe Fagnano's UConn's quarterback stats? 27 touchdowns, no picks, like 2,400 yards. It is
Who is
crazy.
this?
Like a video
UConn's
game.
quarterback,
Oh,
Joe Fagnano. Yeah, I didn't realize it till last week. 27 touchdowns, 0 picks. He's top 20 in yards also.
man, he can be hitting the transfer portal, won't
He's getting paid.
Yeah.
he?
Come on down to Baton Rouge there, son.
Shit, he can come on to us.
Only if you come, you might not get paid because we kind of don't like to pay what we owe.
Hey, you don't even know if your coach is fired or not, do they? Have they fired him yet?
Yeah, they
he's
fired
in-
him.
Ah,
They just don't want to pay him what they owe him.
they just
They
fired
don't
him
fire
Monday, didn't they?
Who, LSU?
Yeah,
No, he's
that's
been
what
fired.
they're saying. They just let him go Monday.
He's been fired.
I saw today.
They
He
trying to
been
get out of that 59 million, ain't they?
They just don't want to pay. That's what I'm saying. If you're
Yeah.
a college player, we want you down there. We just might not pay you.
Oh yeah.
They
Don't
might
listen.
not have no money for NIL after they
Hey.
pay Kelly.
If you couldn't afford to fire him, don't fire him.
They got it. They got it.
Johnny's got it down there. He's
Mm-mm.
drinking Miller Lite tonight, guys. First
Hey,
time all
it's
year.
not- I don't got it. They got it.
All right, next one. Is that everybody?
Yeah.
All right. So next on our schedule is those Iowa Hawkeyes, baby. Somehow in the top 25 at 6-3, taking on the USC Trojans, 7-2. Over and under 49.5. We know how Iowa is. USC favored by 6.5. Woo, man, this is gonna be a tough game. I think tough one to pick. Since they're playing in USC, I'm going to take the Trojans in the under.
Good pick.
Huh.
That 6.5 scares me. Oh, I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah,
to you.
that's a lot of points.
Especially when we play Iowa.
Yeah. Too bad they're not playing at home, man. They're pretty cool.
Right.
Man, they always wave at those kids, those sick kids, try to
Yeah.
put a smile on their faces. I think that's pretty cool.
It's
I
one
got a
of
lot
the
of
best
respect
traditions
for
in
that
college
school.
football, man.
Yeah, I got a lot of respect for that school. But I'm gonna go with those Hawkeyes, and they've been scoring this year. I'm gonna go with the over.
Woo.
Take the over, baby.
I'll take the over.
Well, I'm going with the Trojans in the over, but it's not because Iowa can score. It's out west where they're comfortable. And we know Riley loves to fling it. They're going to be at home crowd.
Got a
USC,
good quarterback, too, man.
Yeah. USC is going to put up 40 by themselves.
I wouldn't put it past them, but I don't know. That Iowa defense, man.
It is. But it's different than on the road versus home.
That is true. But one thing I learned last week, I'm gonna start looking at weather on these damn games, and it shows possible rain.
In Los Angeles,
Yes,
no chance. Dougie's
and
better chance of getting first after this week than it does.
you're right. Hey,
I won't be
I'm
last.
going. I'm taking Iowa and the under, and so is JB.
Man, we're picking on the weather now, huh?
I looked at weather for all 10 of these.
weather bit you in the ass last week,
He
huh?
said he was going to.
Yeah,
There's a chance of rain. What about a 40% chance? It ain't gonna rain out there, man. Southern Cal, it's gonna be great weather. It's gonna be beautiful
Be
out
90
there.
and sunny.
Yeah, it's gonna be nice. We all wish we were out there. I only ones not gonna want to be out there is the Iowa Hawkeyes because it's gonna get bad for them. But I think it's gonna stay under. Southern Cal gonna cover in the under, and then we can get Iowa out. Move somebody else up in the polls.
Yeah, some 3-4 loss team. They probably move Duke in if Duke wins.
And we beat Arkansas. I'm buying. I'm pushing hard for that 25 spot.
No.
25. All right, next one on our schedule is the Utah Utes. It's 7-2, taking on the Baylor Bears, who are 5-4. Over and under 60.5, guys. The Utes favored by -7.5. Give me the Utes minus the 7.5 and the over. Going to be a lot of points scored in this one, I do believe.
Oh, I'm gonna go with those Bears. I'm gonna go with Baylor, and like you said, I think it's gonna be a lot of points score. I'm gonna take the over. Baylor and the over.
Johnny, that's the most intelligent thing I've heard you say in a long time. Besides, it's always going to change. Utah's going to fold the tent. They got routed last week. They haven't looked in a game that means something. They have not looked good all year. I know the game doesn't mean anything to them, but it means something to Baylor to be bowl eligible. I think Baylor puts it on them. I'll take Baylor in the over.
Woo, man.
Baylor and I wasn't expecting any of y'all to pick Baylor.
No, we know Eddie's picking Baylor then.
He gonna change it.
Look at the weather. It's going to rain in Waco,
Hey,
too.
what the weather look like?
I heard some scratching.
Eddie, give us a weather report for our Waco on Saturday.
I only wrote it down in my notes for the ones I zippy on.
Oh, okay.
He did some scratching just then.
He wasn't iffy on this one, obviously. So this is
I was gonna go Baylor because I thought I'd be on an island, but man, the 7.5 still scares me. So I'll stick with Baylor in the over, and JB has Utah in the under.
That's an over pick.
Well,
JB gonna be wearing that crybaby face again.
You ain't gonna take the sticker off, Mark.
Let's keep it on there.
Yeah.
man, there's a lot of things go wacko in Waco. You know, I mean, it gets crazy down there sometimes. And Dave Aranda, the last great defensive coordinator we had down there at LSU that had a defense that could stop a running quarterback, was Dave Aranda, the head coach of the Baylor Bears. I think he needs to go back to being a coordinator, but hey, I think he's going to do enough right here that the Baylor Bears are going to show up, show out. They're going to give Utah another look. They're going to win this game outright. But Vegas, you got the wrong team favored. Baylor pulls the upset, but it stays under.
Rocher's wrong.
All right, next one we're going to skip over. We're going to go down to TCU at 6-3, taking on BYU at 8-1. This game is in BYU. BYU looking to rebound after last week's ass whooping they took from Texas Tech. BYU favored by 4.5. Over and under is 51.5, guys. Give me BYU and the over. I think they're going to rebound nicely against those old Horned Frogs.
I don't know, man. I picked BYU, I think, what was it, a couple of weeks ago, and they lost.
That'll be last week then.
Oh, they ain't lost but one game.
That was last week.
They might have lost to the spread, though.
Yeah, true.
Oh, we picked twice on them. I'm thinking about Utah.
Oh.
Well, yeah, that's 2 times I picked against them. Maybe 1 time. But I'm going to go with TCU. I'm gonna go with the over. I'll probably get 0 points on that one.
That's Johnny's twig pick. He's out hanging.
Yeah.
Mark, if YouTube gives you a fine for this, I'll pay it. Fuck TCU.
Cost us some money, didn't they?
Oh Lord.
Cost me some last week. Had Iowa State beat, and you let them come back and win. My only loss, so that's a horn frog. Give me BYU in the over in a landslide.
So TCU's #1 in your book, huh?
Yeah, they sure are. Them and Iowa State both.
That's right. Them damn Cyclones.
Well, Doug, I'm gonna read JB's first like he sent it.
Oh no!
You know I love my Cougars. Give me BYU in the over.
Woohoo! Good pick,
And
JB.
I am 100% with the rest of, well, not Johnny, but you other two. BYU
Johnny gonna be on the island, ain't he?
Johnny is gonna be on. I'll tell you what. When you get your butt kicked or something happens bad to you, there ain't nothing like being able to go home. You know, home is a great place. We all
sweet
love
home.
home. Man, it's great to get away. It's great to go see some sights and all that, but ain't nothing like coming home. BYU is coming home, and they're going to right the ship right here. They're the second team out right now, so they still got a lot to play for. Give me BYU and give me the over. That leaves Johnny out there on the Gilligan's Island.
Be all right.
Everybody riding the over.
Everybody riding over.
Oh, that's that master lock of the week, huh? The over on that game.
We only had like one good week where we all locked it in and won.
There we go. Maybe we need to all lock that one in. All right, next one on our schedule. Next to the last game on our pick, the Mississippi State Bulldogs at 5-5 travel to Columbia, Missouri to take on my Mizzou Tigers, who are 6-3 and now officially eliminated from the playoffs. Mizzou favored by 5.5. Over and under is 51.5, guys. I think both of these teams got quarterback issues. As Mizzou is on their third, and I believe Shapen is out this week. So that's going to put their backup in. I don't think either team's going to score much. I'm definitely going to take the under and go ahead and give me Mizzou minus the 5.5, as I think they'll win by maybe 6 or 7.
Well, I'm surprised you
They're
didn't
going to
take
use
them.
it. They're going to use that running game.
Maybe. Oh, I hate to do this because I'm gonna pick not the real Tigers. I'm gonna pick Mizzou.
What?
And I'm gonna go under.
Look, I was ready to hit remove. I was ready to hit remove.
No, not this week. Not the real Tigers. I'm gonna pick them.
Go Tigers.
Under.
Say it. Go Tigers.
Go Tigers.
Mark, I was sitting in a bar Saturday waiting to go to the football game. We were sitting in a place, and they put the A&M Missouri game on. Your quarterback's not terrible.
No.
He's a true freshman.
Good defense.
And, hey, hung 17 on A&M, which we've all sat here and said is the #2 ranked team in the country. Mississippi State don't have their defense. Mississippi State won't have their quarterback to put up 38 and run on them. So I'm going to take Missouri, and I'm going to take the under.
Tell you what, the play, there was a play before half there. The momentum really swung after that because when they stripped him of the ball, it landed right in his hands, and he took it in. I thought, man, that was a crazy play, and that because we could have went in halftime 7-0, and then of course a couple times we get it down to 14, they score again, then we get it back down to 14, and then once we got down by 2 scores, we couldn't get back.
Yeah, but that's also big because you were getting the ball to start the second half.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna make it 4 for 4 with Mizzou in the under, but on A&M's defense, they're not world beaters. I mean, you gave up 24 to UTSA, 22 to Utah State, 40 to Notre Dame, 42 to Arkansas. Come on. They don't have the world's best defense. 25 to LSU, who we've seen can't do shit.
Hey.
And then Johnny or JB has got Mizzou and the over.
Damn.
He got 1 point.
Well, Mississippi State's got some troubles. I don't know about shaping or what shaping is in.
That's right.
But I've been hearing that there's a lot of people calling for him to be benched anyway. I thought the kid's done a decent job in what
He's done
I've
a
seen.
great job.
But there's some Memphis radio, which is connected to a lot of, Starkville's fairly local, a lot of Mississippi State fans around the area. And a lot of them were saying that they thought that he should be benched and put the other guy in permanent. So I think there's a little turmoil down there. But Mississippi State's going to come. They're going to bring it. They're going to play. And I think they're going to hang close enough, maybe a field goal game. I won't call the upset, but I'm going to take Mississippi State to stay with and the 5.5, and I'm going to take the over. I think there's going to be a few more points. I mean, that's a 28-24 type game. There you got your over right there. So give me Mississippi State in the over.
Get him out of here.
Risk
Get him
pick.
out.
Get him out.
Risk.
Get him out of there. That's Doug Edwards' risk pick.
We're making major moves this week.
All right, guys, a big game on the schedule in our last pick. The 7-2 Texas Longhorns somehow have battled all the way back from being out of the top 25 to being in the top, 10 or 11, 12, somewhere in there.
They're 10, I think.
Yeah, taking on the Georgia Bulldogs, who's 8-1. Georgia favored at home by -6.5. The over and under is 49.5. Man, give me the Bulldogs and the over.
Oh, man. Georgia, man, they've been hit and miss. I mean, they know how to win, too, But I'm going to go the other way, Mark. I'm going to go with the Longhorns. Hook 'em. And I'm going to go with the over.
Mark, what's the over under again?
49.5. So what it opened at? I ain't looked at it lately. See,
It's 48.5 now.
So the money's coming in on
And the
Texas.
line's 5.5.
Yeah. So it's coming in on Texas.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the dogs. Texas on the road, Texas at home is two different teams. We've seen that all year as well. Gunner Stockton is pretty good at home. And I'm gonna take the over as well.
I knew you'd have us picking this one, and if Georgia was a touchdown or less, I was riding them. I got Georgia on the over, and JB has Texas in the under.
You got old daddy in mind, don't he?
Well,
Mark, do not rip that sticker off the mask.
No doubt. I think, has he taken the under in every game? Nah, almost. He took the over in BYU there.
That's because he loves his Cougars.
Yeah. But anyway, Peyton and Eli must have taken Arch behind the woodshed, their, nephew, and just beat him down and had to talk to him. Look, son, you're embarrassing us. Because he's turned it around. He's found something. I mean, something's lit a fire under his ass, and he's playing a whole lot better. They're scoring some points now.
Yeah.
Georgia tends to play with their food in the first half, and then the second half they just go on and rip the throat out. And I think it'll be a little bit of the same. Georgia's going to cover this 6.5. Yeah, I think Georgia wins it by 8-10, 7-10, somewhere in there. And give me the over because I believe both teams will score. Gunner, everybody's been on him. Oh, he's not the guy. He's not the. He just keeps winning. And it's the same as every year. They can beat everybody but Alabama, it seems. And the way the playoffs are set right now, second round, they would run into who? Alabama. So you'd have a Georgia-Alabama second round matchup.
Rematch, huh?
Yeah, and Georgia hopes that shakes out because they don't want to see them that early.
Right.
Yeah,
Kenny, I got a score update for you, Kenny.
Which one?
Mizzou 58, Minnesota 47. Mizzou's second half shooting 77% and 4 for 4 from 3-point range.
I took Mizzou minus 6.5. So
I think you're doing all right, buddy.
right now I am. How
Especially
much time?
Especially they keep shooting like that.
How much time though?
9 minutes left.
Okay, let's finish it out, man.
We'll talk more about that off air.
All right, guys. That's all our picks, man. We missed JB tonight, man, and missed those fine sponsors. Doug, you got anything about your car lot?
Yeah, man. We sold them Malibu 2019 Malibu Saturday, but we still got the Subaru Outback. We also got, for anybody this Christmas looking for a good toy, we got a side-by-side. We got a 2021 Can-Am Turbo, Red Bull wrapped, 3,200 miles on it. I didn't know anything about these sides, but I didn't realize how expensive they were. These things run for $15,000, these models, 2021. Say, you mentioned Boot Hill Sports Network or the I'll Take the Over podcast. You can buy it for $11,000 cash. And it's nice. I wish I could show pictures on here, but being I'm on my phone, I'm not.
Hey, if you start sending them to me, I can put them on here.
There you go. That's what I'll do. Yeah. You probably saw it. I posted on Facebook, but
I haven't seen it yet. But I'll look at it.
Check it out. Yeah, it's real nice.
I don't need one. I got one out here in my yard that's worth $30,000. So
like I said, I didn't realize how much these things were. But this is a 2021, and it sells regularly for $15,000.
They're expensive, man.
You can buy this one for $11,000 cash money.
I got one in my garage that is 35.
Yeah.
Kill.
But if y'all know anybody or whatever, tell them to holler at me, mention the show or the network, and we'll cut a deal, man.
Right on. All right, man. That's going to conclude our podcast for tonight. We thank everybody for watching us. We're on Twitch TV and YouTube tonight, guys. And that is it. So until then, we'll see you next week on the Boot Hill Sports Network, and I'll Take the Over podcast.
Go Tigers.
That's all, folks.